Today, you'll meet Matt Scott of Good News Magazine, sharing all of the great things about your community. Hendersonville, your first publication is coming soon. Make sure you request your subscription today. Welcome to my park bench, your source for everything Hendersonville. I'm Renee Tuninetti, your host, coming at you from Hendersonville, Tennessee, the city by the lake.
So Matt Scott with Good News Magazine. I'm the publisher for the Hendersonville market. We focus exclusively on positive or upbeat content that focuses on Hendersonville or Sumner County residents. And then I just facilitate that relationship between community leaders or businesses in the community and then the magazine or the publishers, the story writers and photographers themselves.
Tell me a little bit about Good News Magazine. When did it start? Where did it start? Who started it?
So it started about 3 years ago. CEO Will Thompson had been in publishing for about 40 years, but he was just really disappointed in the negative media that was out there. There was so much in the news cycle. He thought about it and he said, if you really looked at community specifically, like only looked at the community at a grassroots level, then I bet there would be positive or only, upbeat content. And that was the basis of it. And that's where we started, was in Fayetteville, Tennessee. Now we're in about 6 different communities across central Tennessee, as well as Bowling Green and Lynchburg, Virginia.
Now tell me a little bit about yourself and how you wound up in Middle Tennessee.
So I'm originally from Little Rock, Arkansas. I came out here with a finance company during COVID, and I fell in love with Tennessee, honestly, with Nashville. But my parents didn't like that answer, so I had to come up with something. And I went to Cumberland. I went back to grad school for my master's in business, and then I just stuck around. I like it too much out here to leave. And yeah, that's what I've just been rolling with ever since.
And you're a veteran?
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
No problem. Did the Navy thing for like 4.5 years. And I was 3rd generation, so my grandpa and uncle had been in before me, and that's why I wanted to do the Navy thing over other branches. But after grad school, or my undergrad, I went with a finance company all over like Oklahoma and Arkansas, a little bit of East Texas, and then they recut my territory to Tennessee, and then that was like the first time I ever got to come out here.
For Good News Magazine, what are some of the goals for the business over the next year, 5 years, 10 years, for the future?
The biggest thing is just to get a good collection of stories for each. As I said, each issue has a theme. So, for high school sports or doctors or medical professionals, getting a good library of stories and then just kind of growing from there. Ultimately, one day I might like to see Hendersonville Good News, a Gallatin Good News, a Goodlettsville Good News, like just kind of, spreading the brand of the magazine out. Yeah.
How do people get Good News Magazine?
So the easiest way would just be to go online to goodnewsmags.com, and you can subscribe there. It is free, always free to subscribe. You can also submit any story ideas you've got at goodnewsmags.com.
How can people in the community in Hendersonville support Good News Magazine?
So the easiest way to support us would be just subscribing, but if you'd like to go further than that, of course, we're always looking for partners or sponsors with the magazine. You can give me a call, email, or reach out on the website, and I'd love to sit down and have that discussion as far as we do have sponsored content in the magazine, or of course just standard print ads as well.
So since you've been coming to Hendersonville and getting more familiar with the area, what is something that you personally kind of love about Hendersonville? Everybody's happy to be in Hendersonville.
There is a real sense of togetherness in here, and if you're here, you belong type of mentality, and I really do enjoy that.
What is your favorite thing to do personally when you're not working on Good News Magazine?
Hands down, my favorite thing to do is ride motorcycles. I'm a big motorcyclist, so you might find me like headed out to the Appalachians, do some like bike camping out there, or just cruising down to Nashville to check out the scene. But
Matt, tell me about the first publication, when it's being released, what kind of to expect.
So the first issue is scheduled to release on October 21st is when it'll come out, or direct mail to homes. And the theme for that one will be selfless. So You know, that's a pretty broad category right there. You know, anybody giving back or going above and beyond for others, anything like that.
So tell us, what is the best way to contact? I know you already gave the website, but can you say the website again?
Sure. So you can go to goodnewsmags.com. That's goodnewsmags.com. You can also email me at matt@goodnewsmags.com, or I'm available by cell phone at 615-708-1453.
Thank you for meeting me today at the City by the Lake, and we're actually at the lake.
We are here.
We are here at the lake. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect.